this conference. I'm glad to have you with us from the Maison du Sport International in Lausanne. We are in the heart of the Olympic capital, not far away from the International Olympic Committee headquarters, the Olympic Museum, and tens of international sports federations and stakeholders. Our company is based in the Lausanne area since its foundation back in 2012. We are proud to be part of this ecosystem by continuing our multi-sport development. My name is Lionel Yersin. I'm the founder and technical director of Advanced Sports Instruments. Together with Julien Moix, our operational director, we're excited to go over what we've been working on the last years with the aim to revolutionize sports IoT.
Sports organizations, coaches, and athletes are being asked to perform under increasingly pressurized circumstances. More money, more games, higher intensity training. Elite coaches that do not perform immediately face being fired. Small details are what makes the difference between winning and losing. And that's where data analytics becomes mandatory to gain competitive edge and leave nothing to chance. In the last decade, the amount of analyzed data has been multiplied by more than 20, and the investment by more than 50, reaching a point of no return. There is no way back. Coaching staff are stretching the limits of data available to them to prevent injuries and to sustain elite performance. Coaching staff are constantly balancing between the time-consuming effort of collecting more data and spending time on the essential with the athletes on the field. This leads to constant trade-offs and frustration. Meanwhile, the sports tracking industry continues to develop closed ecosystems that limit the innovation and the ability to keep pace with the growing demands. We are here to change that. Based on several years collecting precious learning from thousands of wearables and customers, we kept on innovating to find the best user experience. We want to automate the workflow as far as possible to make the life of the users as easy as possible. To answer those needs, we are happy to bring a new concept that challenges the status quo and increase the user experience. The concept is a solution made of a performance tracking wearable called AdMosLive, working together with an open ecosystem of digital platforms that are integrating the collecting data through an API. Players are wearing the AdMosLive. The new performance tracking wearable is sending the collected data, GNSS position, motion, and ECG automatically to the cloud through the 4G IoT network. Working now in 4G, we are getting ready toward 5G as well. This innovative way to share data is making the data collection in real time frictionless for the user. The athlete just wears the device and the data are sent automatically to the cloud. No more synchronization needed, no more antenna, no upload of data, and no range limitation. Data can be followed from anywhere, allowing new use cases like the monitoring of remote athletes or an easier integration of performance data with fan engagement streams. But data itself is useless if not transformed into actionable information. In this context as well, Advanced Sport Instruments goes an innovative way. An important move was made not to offer any standard user interface. Instead, an open API links collected and enriched data with a growing ecosystem of specialized sports digital platforms. The data are transmitted automatically without any human intervention to target system in parallel. We can name athlete management systems, remote live dashboards, meaning that the staff can follow the data remotely from anywhere in the world and do not necessarily need to be on site. To give one example, that can be useful for players training remotely where data can be followed remotely. Video analysis tool, where data can be contextualized in real time or post-session without any manual action. Last but not least, with fan engagement solution that can integrate part of the performance data to enrich their content in real time.
Now let's take a look at the AdMosLive device and its accessories more in details. Starting with the sensor in the heart of the device, the Global Navigation Satellite System sensor, which can record the signal from all the constellations in parallel, such as GPS, Galileo, GLONASS, and Baidu. Based on different techniques such as SBAS, Doppler effect, and our know-how, we can maximize the performance and accuracy of this system. It allows to record the data in 2 dimensions for team sports on a field, for instance, as well as 3 dimensions data for the sports where the altitude and vertical speeds are of interest. The next very important part of the device is the machine-to-machine cellular interface. This IoT modem allows the device to connect to any 4G IoT band as well as to any 2G network in case there is no 4G network available. An embedded SIM card provides the connectivity in more than 180 countries around the world. In case there is no network, we have an internal memory that allows the data buffering into the device. As soon as the device finds the network, it will send the data back to the server. Alternatively, a USB connection and a computer can be used to download the data from the device. The latency from the measurement to the server is less than a second. The 2 metallic pins at the back of the device are electrocardiogram electrodes. We have a sensor into the device that allows the measurement of the heart rate, the RR intervals, as well as the full ECG signal. In order to measure this electrocardiogram-related data, the athlete must wear our new connected shirt. This very lightweight textile includes some connectivity for measuring the signals from the body in movement conditions, as it is the case in sports. The other sensors that are included into the device are a 3-axis accelerometer in order to measure all the movements. Also a 3-axis IG accelerometer used to measure the impacts on the shocks. We also have a 3-axis gyroscope to measure the angular rate, a 3-axis compass to measure the heading and directions, and the last one is an absolute pressure sensor that we use to measure the altitude and vertical speed very accurately. A Bluetooth Low Energy interface allows the device to connect to external sensors as well as to tablets or smartphones. The internal battery of the device allows more than 10 hours of usage and can be charged using the USB cable or the provided docking station. The docking station includes slots to charge up to 16 devices at a time. Last but not least, this 79 grams device is already FIFA IMS certified and other certifications are in progress.
We realized that there is a fast-growing range of digital platforms that specialize in transforming data into actionable information, specific to a sport or specific to a segment, in performance tracking, fan engagement, or video analysis. We don't want to reinvent the wheel. Instead, we prefer to focus on our core business, which is the collection and enrichment of data in a seamless way. Data are put at the disposal of sport-specific platforms. This ensures the best user experience. We are taking the bold move not to provide front-end anymore. In the performance tracking data value chain, we want to concentrate on our core business. That's why we are segmenting that value chain. We are specializing in developing the best wearables. This is our standard devices, like the FieldWiz, which will stay, the AdMosLive, but also wearables in white labels or on-demand custom developments. We will manage the communication of data with 4G, soon 5G, but also Bluetooth or custom solution with our docking stations. The enrichment of data will be made by our own algorithm that can be embedded or run on our server. But we can host as well third-party algorithms in an agile way. Data are then distributed through our athlete-centric API that Lionel will present more into details later. The visualization of the data is then made by third parties. Athlete management system, load monitoring solution, video analysis, broadcasting, second screen application, and so on. Note that the data can be accessed simultaneously by different systems, opening new use cases. For instance, data can be consumed at the same time by a performance management software and a fan engagement solution during an official competition. We are now growing the ecosystem of solutions supporting the data and transforming it into actionable insights for their users, both in real time with AdMosLive or in post-session with FieldWiz. If you're a developer or a digital platform interested into integrating our data to enhance the user experience, to automatize your workflow, or even to monetize your customer base, get in touch. Today, we are also proud to present you the first partners, the ecosystem that are fully integrating our data. Partners that have integrated the real-time flow of the AdMosLive. Many others that already integrate the data of FieldWiz, white label solution, and custom developments. Today, we also release a new website that showcases the solution we are working with.
The API is the masterpiece of our new solution. It allows any third-party system to access the data of each specific ASI sensor in a seamless way. It provides live data access through WebSocket as well as post-activity data through standard requests. The API has been thought around an athlete-centric model, providing modern data privacy standards and GDPR compliancy. The athlete is the sole owner and has a full control on his data. The sensor raw data is fully accessible through the API as well as the computed metrics for each specific sport. Dedicated algorithms are available and custom algorithms can be implemented as well. Our computing engine is based on the MATLAB production server. It allows to run MATLAB code as well as Python, C or any other language directly on the server. Our server infrastructure is based in Switzerland in a high security and high reliability data center. All the documentation of the API is available online and our support team is eager to help you during the integration. We arrived at the end of the presentation. Due to the large crowd today, we decided to manage the Q&A later offline. Please contact us at info@asi.swiss for your questions. Hope it was all clear. So, if you are a developer and want to build a sport-specific amazing solution, or if you are an existing platform and want to integrate our sensors data, or if you are a fan engagement solution looking at easily integrating performance tracking data, or if you are a sport organization and you are looking at a solution to automatize the collection of performance data, or if you are a distributor or integrator and want to add our solution to our portfolio, then contact us. Today, we also release a new website showcasing our new model and partners. Don't hesitate to visit it at www.asi.swiss. Thank you for your attention. Take care and see you soon, hopefully.
Thank you very much for your attention. Hope to see you soon and take care.
You can review the presentation at any time online in our YouTube channel. Feel free to share it around as well.